I'm all powered up. Now get your 3Ps out and get ready to draw me. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to yet another cartoon drawing tutorial. And today we are drawing Chris Kratt from the Wild Kratts in his wolf power suit. So get your power suits, get your 3Ps, your paper, your pen, and your pencil. Hopefully you have an eraser somewhere in there so you can erase those pencil marks. And we're going to start with our pencils first. First of all, Chris Kratt is very long.
Wait, thank you for saying so.
So turn your paper's portrait or up and down, and let's get started. We're going to start off with a beautiful oval, just like that. That's right, we're getting right into it today. We're going to do the secret that we do here. Shh, don't tell anybody. The magic tea! And why is this magic tea so magic? It's because once you have it on here, you'll know where everything goes and it's going to be beautiful. So let's try this out. The magic tea is actually going to be not center of our oval, but sideways, a little bit sideways. And once you have that, we're going to do the T part. We're going to cross it off just like that. But once you have that T, we're going to make it go out a little bit further on each side. Just like that. All right. Once you have these two lines, we're going to connect it with a giant, beautiful rainbow. Like that. All right. Once we have our giant, beautiful rainbow, I know you're like going, I don't see what he's doing here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the bottom part of Chris Kratt here. We're going to go from the rainbow that we made, and we're going to make another rainbow, and it's going to go under the oval. So let's ready. Here we go. It's going to go all the way just like that. Awesome. Now let's get the face real quick, because that's kind of important, right? It's a little bit important, just a little bit. So we got our magic T. We know exactly where all the pieces of the face are going to go. So on the first side of the magic T, we're going to make a little rainbow, just like that. Whoops. And then we're going to make a smaller rainbow on this side, just like that. And then inside these smaller rainbows, we're going to make just little circles, and we're going to fill them in. Oops. Yeah. And this one we're going to make a little bit. Okay. We're going to make two little black circles in there, or you could say ovals, whatever you want to call them. They're his eyeballs. Let's put it in his nose, which is just a little fish hook, just like that. And he's got a nice, beautiful smile. So we're going to start from this magic T line that goes up and down. We're going to just make a nice big smile, just like that. And then we're going to go back down. So it's just like your average, you know. Everyone knows how to make a smile, right? All right. All right, let's make his cool eyes, his eye shapes. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to make, right, so we're going to go under each eye, and we're just going to make a smiley face and another smiley face right there, like that. Then we're going to, on the top, we're going to just make a slight, we're just going to trace around that eye that we made earlier. We're going to trace around like a rainbow, like that. And then what we're going to do, here's the tricky part, is we're going to make two slanty lines going straight up to the oval, like that. We'll do the same thing on this side. We're going to make his little mark like there. All right, and then we're going to fill that in. All right. I'm seeing Chris Kratt. Now we're going to use that magic T line, and we're going to make a V. And we're going to use the magic T to be the center of the V. So obviously it's going to be bigger on one side than on the other side. It's like a check mark. We just made a check mark kind of thing. All right, let's get the side of his face. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to, again, trace around things that we've made. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start on this side of the... We can actually use the magic T line. Again, awesome. So we're going to trace around this eyeball right here, just like that. See how we're making a curvy line from that magic T line going around the eyeball, just like that. And then once we get to close to this mouth, we're going to make another curvy line, just like that. Going down. No magic T line there. Sorry. What we're going to do is, from the bottom of this oval that we did, we're going to shoot up a line that's going up towards, just kind of following this side, really. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Just a line going straight up, like that. So we're just going to do them just up a little ways, just like that. Actually, let's do it to about the smile line. Oh, yeah. See the smile where the smile ends? So you can see these lines. They meet around where his smile ends, which is good. And then, right from the top of his head, we're going to go straight down. So it almost looks like we're making kind of a weird diamond. Okay. Also, from this part, we're going to, from the top of his oval head, we're going to make another line that's going to be shooting towards the magic T line on the side. And same with this one, towards that side, just like that. And then we're going to make it go right back up. Straight line, or more of a straight line. We're basically making these little sliver triangles. Yikes. All right, there we go. Sliver triangle right there. All right, once we have these little triangles here, we're going to put a little, we're going to make that magic T line go up just a little bit, and we're going to make kind of a flat triangle. Once we have our magic T line going up, we're going to make a little triangle going like that. And then we're going to fill all this in. Okay, so now that we have this little triangle piece here, we're going to make a couple of little slivers here. And the first one is going to be just like that, a line. And then we're going to go, after you have a line there, we're just going to make it go back down. And this is like details. You don't have to do this, and then a small triangle right there. So 2 triangles. We're going to do the same thing here. A little triangle there, and a little bit bigger there. And we're going to fill this in. All right, now we've got his face, we got all this. You're saying, boy, he's got a big thing over here. So yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And what we're going to do is, now that we have this triangle as our guide right here, we're just going to put a dot right above that triangle. Go ahead and put a dot right above it, like that. Okay? Then we're going to go from the side here, and we're just going to go, we're going to make a slightly slanty line going up to that dot. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Slanty line all the way up to that dot. And then we're going to just erase this beautiful rainbow we made earlier. All right. Now that we have that, we can add in his ears. And his ears are going to go, we're going to take each eyeball as a guide, and we're going to go, oh, here's his eyeball. Let's go straight up, right about there. And we're going to make a nice, beautiful antenna. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to go straight up, make another beautiful antenna. Wait a minute, he's not a bug. I know, but he is today. No. Once we have some beautiful antennas, we're going to go back down with a curved line like that. And this one is going to be the opposite. We're going to do a curved line going down the opposite way. Whoa. All right, make these kind of fat, as in thick, because we got details to put in there. All right. Oh, well. All right. It's not beautiful, but it's working. All right. So now we've got his beautiful ears. We're just going to go from the top of this ear, and we're going to go straight down with a slanty line. Straight down with another slanty line. Easy. Under it, right next to that, we're going to make a little rainbow and another rainbow. 2 rainbows, one rainbow each ear. Then we're going to make 3 little baby lines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It looks like a little sunrise. It does. It does. It looks like a sunrise to me. I don't know. All right. Once we have that, we're going to just go trace over this side of this ear, this curved line, and make it thicker. A little bit thicker. Ooh, maybe I made it too thick. I don't know. All right. Now we got these ears. All right, we got a good head here, right? So we're going to get rid of the magic T. I know. Okay, let's get rid of it. And since you're using pencil, it'll probably be easier for you. You are using pencil, right? We're not inking yet. We're not inking yet. All right. All right. Now that we've got him, we're going to make his little fur tufts right here on the side, and that's just using 2 slanty lines going straight down. Look at that instant fur. Isn't that cool? It is cool. All right, let's make his body, and the way we're going to do that is, you know what? We're going to have to let's map out his whole body. So we got a circle, right? We also need to put a rectangle right next to that, so it looks like a little lollipop. All right, we're right on this rectangle. We're going to make 2 slanty lines and then connect them. And what am I doing? I'm going fast now. It's because I want to make sure I have room to do the whole character here. Or I may need to reposition this. Okay, so basically I made 2 rectangles. So I made 1 rectangle here, and then 2 more rectangles right there. Now I'm going to put an oval on the end of this rectangle, another oval on the end of this rectangle. And you can see they're slanting out. They're like going outwards, right? You see that? Okay. Good. I'm glad you see that. So now we've got this bit. We're going to make on the end of each of these, we're going to make 2 slanty lines going inward. And we're going to go down a little ways, right? Just like that. And then we're going to connect them. Do the same thing. So it looks like we're making almost like an ice cream cone. So let's make our ice cream cone. But then I'm going to cut off the ends there. All right, so now we're going to get his feet real quick. And the way we're going to do that is 1 little baby rectangle down there, another baby rectangle down there. So now I'm going to do a long line. And it can be straight, it can be a little slanty, but we're going to do nice big long lines like that. Do another long line using this rectangle. We're using this little rectangle that we made, and we're making 2 lines, and they're going away from each other. All right. Ugh, that's a lot of going away from each other there. Okay. All right, we're doing that, and then right here at the end, we're going to just make a nice big rainbow, like that. Big rainbow, like that. Let's erase some of the stuff that's in the rainbow. Let's just erase all this stuff, because I'm not sure what I want to keep yet. All right, I don't know how we got all the way down to his feet already. Do you want to finish his feet? Let's put a little triangle on the side, right there. Another little triangle right there. And then we're going to erase everything inside here. All right, we got that. Looking good. His feet look funny though, right? I think they look funny. All right, so the way that we're going to make this foot look more foot-like is we're going to, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go from the top of this rainbow and go straight down to the corner. There we go. That's looking more foot-like. Then we're going to make a big rainbow just like that. And then we're going to make a little curved line just like that. Looks like we're getting some toes. We're going to make a nice big circle right there. We'll put another circle right there. And we're going to make a line going straight down. I keep thinking we're making a lot of ice cream cones today. All right, right next to here, right before you get to the heel of his foot, we're going to make number 3 backwards, a backwards 3. Just like that, so we got some fur. Then we're going to make a straight line like that. We're going to fill in all this. What? What we're going to do on this side is we're going to make a curved line, just like that. But we're also going to make a curved line from the side of this rainbow. And we're going to go curved down, and straight across. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put, you know what, we should have just made this into a rainbow. So this curved line becomes a rainbow again. Just like that, like on the other side. Remember we did that? And we're going to do another curved line like that. So look, he's got 3 toes. And you know what we do? We're going to make some more ice cream cones. Well, they're not ice cream cones. Black dots with lines on them. All right. Now we're going to make a normal letter number 3. Sort of. Then put a straight line there and fill it in. All right, so we got his head, we got his feet. We're done. No, we got to get the most important part, right? The power pack. But before we can do that, we got to connect his head to his body because he looks like a floating head. And he looks weird. We're going to go from the side here, and we're going to go straight down. Same thing with this side, straight down, just like that. Okay, now we got this part connected. What we're going to do is we're going to make the letter U. Just like that. We're going to erase everything in the middle. All right, now we're going to put in his big power suit. I know it looks a little weird so far, but we're going to get there. All right, so now we want to make his thing look more furry, so we're going to make a slanty line like that. And we're going to add a little triangle on the side, and we're going to erase everything inside there. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Slanty line straight down, and then we're going to add a little triangle pointing into his, going towards his power suit, and then we're just going to erase that bit right there. And then just notice, this actually continues up till it touches his black fur, and then we can erase this bit. So now what we're going to do is over here, we're going to make, where this rectangle is, we're going to make a little slight rainbow and erase everything inside there. So see, now he's all connected, right? Looks a little lopsided. That's okay. We can always fix that stuff. So let's make him more furry. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go from the side of his head, and we're going to just make another triangle. And we're going to make a little cut into that triangle with it pointing up, a little triangle pointing upwards. Look at that, instant fur. And then we can erase this stuff inside. There's our furry friend. All right, on this side, we're just going to make two triangles. One pointing in towards him. We're going to erase that bit right there. And we're going to erase this line right here. We're going to have one triangle pointing in towards him. Right next to that, we're going to have a triangle pointing out. So we have two triangles pointing out and one pointing in. We're going to erase that. That's in between. So you have some fur. There we go. We got some fur. Cool. I'm seeing his power suit thingy, and I want to make it more centered with his head. So I'm going to move mine over. I don't know where we didn't really plan that bit, but yeah, let's do that. So I want to put it more center. So it's a big circle with a little circle on top, little circles on each side. So 3 little circles and 1 big circle. That's his power suit. Most everybody already knows that, but just in case. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go on the side of his power suit, make a curved line going in, a nice big one, and then we're going to put a smaller one right next to it. All right, let's look at the side here of his power suit. I want to try and flatten it up a little bit because it looks a little bit too round on this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here towards this rectangle, right? And we're going to go right here where we made that first initial line, right? And we're just going to make a slight rainbow line. We basically want to make this a little bit flatter. See how this is round? We start off with a circle, which I love circles, but we need to flatten it up. All right, let's do some fur down here. We're going to do a line going up, just like that, a slanty line going up, and then we're going to, let's just do it all the way up, like that. Then we're going to make a slanty line going down, and then back up, and then sideways like that. And then we're going to erase everything right here. There's his fur. Okay, let's get his tail. Wait, let's get his hands, right? All right, so on this side, over by the rectangle on this side, we're going to draw a big circle right there. Let's go on the other side over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it over here by his fur. We're going to make another big circle like that. And then right here on this big hand that we just made, we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 U shapes. All right. Then going out over here by the end of the U here, we're just going to make a line out like that, and we're going to make a big U like this. So he's giving the thumbs up. And to make it more like a thumb, if you, instead of just making a plain U shape like that, if you make a curvy line, just a little bit curvy on this side, like that, like a little, it looks like more of a thumb. You don't have to, because people will get it. Trust me, they will. On this side of the bodysuit, of the power suit, we're going to do a curvy line like that. And we're going to do a rectangle. Small rectangle like that. All right. From the hand, we're going to make a slanty line down to this rectangle. Looks like it connects pretty good, right? Yeah. And then we're going to make another from the other part, from the other side of his hand. We're going to make another one, but it's going to be going downwards more. It's going to be like going towards his leg, a slanty line like that. All right. So what's going to happen now is we're going to take this rectangle that we made over here and we're going to extend it so that they connect. And then we're going to make some fur on him, and we're going to make 3 big triangles. 1, 2, 3. So we got the fur, and then, of course, erase this line here, erase this line here, erase the line, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then we're going to erase this here. All right, let's get the other hand over here. What we're going to do for our fist is we are going to make a U, or a J, I guess. A U, a J, me, J. And then so it's like we made 1 finger, and then we're just going to do 1, 2 slanty lines. That's it. Spoke too soon. So we got this J here, and we're going to make a slanty line with the J and erase everything in the middle there. Okay. Let's go back here, and let's get his arm. We're just going to do another rectangle, like that. And once we get over here, we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to go from the arm, or from the hand, and we're just going to connect it, but this time we're going to connect it with a curvy line. All right, once we got that curvy line, we're going to do the same thing again. This side, this time, we're going to curve it out towards over here. It's going to shoot out that way. So let's make a curvy line that way. It can be really big here, and that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to take that rectangle, just like we do over here, and we're just going to extend it until they meet. All right, you're like, what about this big line over here we just made? Well, that's okay, because we're going to use that to swoop it back down, and we're going to use this to make some of the fur. So we're going to make that fur, we're going to erase right there, and then we're going to make some more fur. And the way we're going to do that, again, from the arm, we're going to make another line shooting off. Blah! I don't know where it's going, but then we're going to bring it back there, and then we made some fur. And we're going to do this one more time, but this time we're going to do it between these 2 triangles. We're going to make one more shooty line, looks like a hair or something, going out that way, and then we're going to bring it back like a triangle. All right. Then we're going to we can do some details, a couple of lines here and there if you want. You can do the same thing on this side. A couple of lines makes the details of the hand. All right, now we have, basically, we're erasing this in here. I'm going to do it real quick. Right on this hand, I'm going to draw a straight line, and then we're going to fill that in black. Now I have to, and we don't have it on the other side for some reason. Weird. So let's get the tail. And all we're going to do is we're going to go from, of course, from the side, where his leg is right here. We're going to make a big curvy line going down. Once you get towards the foot, once it starts curving down towards the foot like that, we're going to curve it back up that way. All right, we're going to do the same thing on this side. And we're going to start small. And this one goes down towards the knee. As you can see, it's getting, the lines get further and further apart. Once you get towards the same shape from there, you're going to curve it back up. As you can see, it's still getting further apart. And then you just connect them. It's a tail, so it can be any way you want it to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Tails. Let's do some tail details. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make a line and just follow this one all the way to the other side. Parallel line, I guess. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to make a line that follows the tail, just like that. When we get, let's look at some of these details though. We're going to also do a curvy line like that breaks the whole thing up. Then we're going to do 1, 2 thin triangles, 4, 5, and a baby triangle. So 5 triangles cutting into this thing. Also, right here at the end, where we broke off our lines that we were following, a line going up like that into this line. And we're just going to trim that off. All right, and put a couple of triangles inside these lines that you made. And on the top, we're going to put 2 triangles pointing in towards the end of the tail. And then on the opposite side, we're going to do 1 triangle pointing inward. Hey, I didn't design this. All right, let's get the knees. And the knees are just the letter V. 2 letter V's and fill them in black. Let's get rid of that thing. Same thing, letter V. 2 letter V's. Fill it in black. And we're going to get rid of that thing right there. All right. This is all just details. We're going to make a little sad face here. Sad face. And then 2 slanty lines connecting. I don't know if you wanted to do all these details or not, but I'm going to go through and do them for those that want to do them. All right, and we've got his arm bands, which are, we're going to do a V, letter V right there, and we're going to do another V right there, fill that in, and then a small V on top of that. Same thing on the other side. Let's just do a line right there that breaks off, and then we're going to make a small V right there, and then we'll fill this in. All right, so make 1 V there and 1 more V next to it. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually make these V's go into this circle. I lost my other V. All right, like that, and then we'll get rid of that circle now. Okay. Ears, we got a little sliver up here that you can drop a little line right there to make a black part on his ear. So a little slight triangle up on the top. Top triangle right there. I think we got him. Like I said, you can put some more little details in here. If you want to do a little swoops, little curvy lines like that. I can see that there are some of those in there. What about the wolf, the wolf thing in here? Well, what we'll do is we'll just do a triangle sideways, fill it in black, right? And then what we'll do is just make I guess another triangle right there. So it's 2 triangles. We did 1, 2, and then we're going to fill that in black. We're going to put a little triangle up on the top for his ear. So there you go. You made a little wolf head. This should probably be filled in black. I'll do it real quick. On adventure with the coolest creatures, from the oceans to the trees. The brothers Kratt. All right, so there we go. It's Chris Kratt from the Wild Kratts as a wolf. Oh, anyway. All right. You guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you drew along. So don't forget to ink these in, color them up. Love to see what you did. Don't forget, we do have a Facebook page. Send your finished Chris Kratt drawings down there so we can see what you did. I'm sure you did a lot better than I did. But comment below. Tell us what you want us to draw next, because I have no idea what to draw. And that's why I have all your comments right here. And I'm going to be drawing something right now. And we're going to see what we're drawing next. So let's see what we got going on here. And it's my son's candy from Halloween. Let's try this again. And let's see what we're going to pick up. And it's...
Winner is
Flaffy. Flaffy from Pokemon. All right, Flaffy from Pokemon. That's what we're going to draw next. So, Ducky Chicky AJ that requested this, we are drawing your Flaffy. So, tune in next time as we do Flaffy from Pokemon. And keep on drawing
The more you do, the better you get. Bye.
What? You want to draw more? Well, we got more videos for you to watch. Check out any of these, and please share this with all your friends. Let's get more people drawing. The more you draw, the better you get. All right, see you at the next video.